What's going on, YouTube? Josh here with Cleveland Sports TV, and today we have some breaking Browns news. As you can see on the screen, the Browns have re-signed offensive lineman Greg Robinson. Some pretty nice news here, especially since it's going to be for the most important position on that offensive line. An offensive line that's coming off in a terrific year, may I have it, protecting Baker Mayfield, opening up holes for guys like, Duke Johnson and Nick Chubb, Carlos Hyde at the beginning of the year, and at the final stretch of the year, the final 8 games or so, this offensive line really came into its own, really had a successful last 8 weeks of the season. A lot of that due to Freddie Kitchens' play calling, a lot of that due to Baker Mayfield getting the ball out quick and making the right decisions. Whatever it may be, though, this offensive line really had a good second half of the season. So what I want to do here is I want to read this article here that you see on the screen. Haven't read it yet, haven't read any articles related to this. I just got home, and after we read the article, I'll discuss a few things, and then I'll shut everything up, and then hopefully I can get some of your guys' comments down in the comment section so we can, kind of discuss, debate, and do what we do best. So let's get to it. So the Cleveland Browns have re-signed offensive lineman Greg Robinson. Robinson joined the Browns last season and appeared in all 16 games, starting the final 8 at left tackle, which was huge for him. Like I said, the biggest position on the offensive line. Cleveland surrendered just 5 sacks during the second half of the season, the lowest of any team in the league, compared to 33 in the first half. Holy shnikes, I didn't even know that. Robinson protected for Baker Mayfield, GOAT, who set an NFL record with 27 touchdown passes and opened up holes for running back Nick Chubb, who set a Browns rookie record 996 rushing yards, which should have been about 1,200 rushing yards. But Hugh Jackson had his head so far up his you-know-what that he didn't even know Nick Chubb was on the roster. Hugh Jackson, I hate you. Let's move on. Originally selected by the Rams with the 2nd overall pick in 2014, Robinson has started 56 of his 68 career games with the Rams, Lions, and Browns. He is a native of Thibodaux, Louisiana. I have no idea what that means or how to say that or whatever it may be, and attended Auburn University, or the University of Auburn, however they say it down there. In addition, the team waived wide receiver Daniel Williams. Never heard of her. Williams spent the final 4 weeks of the season on the club's practice squad. So a nice, quick, short article. Perfect. That's what we needed, baby. So yeah, let's see what this does. Ooh. Mute. Oh, chat. This video is presented by Elk and Elk. Don't worry about it. So I'm just going to let this play. No sound in the background. So let's talk about this. What does this deal mean? A nice 1-year deal. It's a go out and prove it deal. To me, this just says, hey, Greg Robinson, we love what you did in 2018. We love how you solidified the left side of this offensive line. We just want to see if it can continue. We're not going to go all in on you yet. We need you to go out and prove it to us that, hey, I'm a force to be reckoned with here at the left tackle position, and I can be a long-term fit. And I think if he has a successful year this year and the offensive line as a whole continues gelling together and continues the success that it had at the end of 2018, I can really see the Browns giving a guy like Greg Robinson a 3 to 4 year deal, a guy who really struggled the first 3-4 years of his career. A lot of people said that Greg Robinson was a bust. The Browns landed on him. Somehow, some way, however it may be, they gave him a chance, and he really flourished at the end of last year. Just like the article said, only 5 sacks in the final 8 weeks of the season, which is weird saying as a Browns fan. I mean, there's some times where we see 5 sacks in a game, let alone a whole half of a season. So I'm really impressed with what the Browns offensive line was able to do in the second half of the year. Really excited about where it can continue to go, especially that middle of the offensive line. Left guard, center, right guard, just absolute studs at those positions. So if Greg Robinson can continue to improve, to get better, to gel, mesh with this offensive line, I think the sky's the limit for that group. You have guys behind them like, Nick Chubb, Duke Johnson, and now Kareem Hunt. That will make their job a little bit easier. Baker Mayfield getting the ball out quickly, getting through his progressions quickly, getting the ball out quickly, doing what he needs to do to kind of, help that unit, and in return, they help him. So very exciting news. I'm happy about the 1-year deal. I'll go out and prove it kind of deal. To me, though, and I don't want everybody to think that this doesn't mean the Browns can't draft a left tackle in rounds 1 or 2. I still think that this very well mean they could, because obviously if the left tackle, if Greg Robinson isn't the answer, or if he goes down with an injury, or if he just, you know, his level of play comes down, they'll still have that left tackle that they drafted in round 1 this year or in round 2. I hope that they don't draft a tackle in rounds 1 or 2, but it could happen. Don't forget, we still have Austin Corbett and Hubbard and whatever that other guy's name is that's escaping me, that they were really high on to start the year, that they benched for Greg Robinson. So yeah, happy about the deal. I think it's a good sign. I hope he goes out there and he proves everybody wrong and has a great year this year. And yeah, you know, Browns be in the Super Bowl because we're the greatest ever and Baker Mayfield fell from heaven. But seriously, y'all, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you want to see more Cleveland sports content. And once again, guys, thank you for being amazing. Salute to y'all. Hopefully I'll hear from you guys down in the comment section so we can discuss. And yeah, have a great day. Go Browns. Peace.